Have you ever called your toddler's name again and again, and they just completely ignore you? You know they can hear you. You've seen them respond perfectly fine before. But suddenly, it's like you don't even exist. If you're a parent, this moment can feel confusing, frustrating, and sometimes even a little hurtful. You might think, is my child being stubborn, disobedient, or am I doing something wrong? But here's the truth. When toddlers ignore you, it usually doesn't mean what you think it means. In this script, we're going to break down why toddlers suddenly ignore you, what's really happening inside their little minds, and how you can respond in a way that actually works, without yelling, bribing, or feeling helpless. First, we need to understand something very important. Toddlers are not mini adults. Their brains are still developing, especially the part responsible for attention, impulse control, and decision-making. When you call your toddler, they might genuinely not process it immediately. It's not that they don't want to listen. It's that their brain is busy doing something else. Imagine you're deeply focused on your phone or a movie, and someone calls your name softly from another room. You might not respond right away. Toddlers experience this even more intensely. So sometimes what looks like ignoring is actually deep focus. Around toddler age, children begin to discover something powerful. They are their own person. This is the stage where they test boundaries. Not because they want to annoy you, but because they are learning. Can I make my own choices? What happens if I don't respond? Do I have control? Ignoring you can be a way of saying, I'm experimenting with independence. It's actually a healthy developmental milestone. But yes, it can still be very frustrating. Sometimes toddlers ignore you because they are emotionally overloaded. Their world is full of new experiences, sounds, emotions, rules, expectations. If you're giving too many instructions, or if they're already tired, hungry, or overstimulated, their brain may simply shut down. In that moment, ignoring becomes a coping mechanism. They're not thinking, I won't listen. They're feeling, I can't handle more right now. This might surprise you, but even if your toddler can talk, it doesn't mean they fully understand everything you say. Long sentences, complex instructions, or fast speech can confuse them. For example, go to your room, pick up your toys, and bring your shoes here quickly. To an adult, that's simple. To a toddler, that's overwhelming. So instead of responding, they ignore. Toddlers are natural scientists. They are constantly experimenting. When they ignore you, they might be observing. What will you do next? Will you repeat yourself? Will your tone change? Will you come closer? They are learning patterns. Your reaction teaches them more than your words. This is one of the most misunderstood reasons. Sometimes toddlers ignore you because they actually want attention, but not in the way you're giving it. If you're distracted, stressed, or rushing, they may not feel emotionally connected. So instead of responding, they disengage. In their world, connection matters more than commands. Now that we understand the why, let's talk about what actually works. Instead of calling from across the room, walk over. Get eye contact. Say their name gently. When you're physically present, their brain can focus on you better. Simple change. Big impact. Keep it simple. Instead of, please clean everything and come here quickly. Say, pick up the toy. Pause. Now come here. Toddlers respond better to one-step directions. Before giving instructions, create a moment of connection. A gentle touch. A smile. Saying their name warmly. When they feel seen and connected, they're more likely to listen. Toddlers love play more than commands. Instead of, come here right now. Try, let's see who can reach me first. Or, can you hop like a bunny to me? You're not just giving instructions, you're inviting participation. This helps with their need for independence. Instead of forcing, put on your shoes now. Say, do you want the red shoes or blue shoes? They still follow your direction, but feel in control. When a toddler ignores you, it's easy to get frustrated and raise your voice. But yelling often makes things worse. It can overwhelm them further, reduce cooperation, damage trust over time. Calm repetition works better than emotional reactions. Positive attention is powerful. When your toddler responds, even in a small way, acknowledge it. Thank you for coming. I like how you listened. This reinforces the behavior you want to see. Let's quickly talk about what doesn't help. Repeating instructions 10 times without action. Yelling from another room. Using threats or fear. Expecting instant obedience every time. These may work short-term, but they don't build long-term listening skills. Here's something important to remember. Your toddler is not trying to give you a hard time. They are having a hard time. Ignoring you is not a sign of failure. Neither yours nor theirs. It's part of learning, growing, and figuring out how the world works. Every time you respond with patience, clarity, and connection, you're not just solving a moment. You're shaping your child's emotional development. The next time your toddler ignores you, pause before reacting. Ask yourself, are they focused on something? Are they overwhelmed? Do they need connection first? When you shift from why are they not listening to what do they need right now, everything changes. Parenting toddlers isn't about controlling behavior, it's about guiding development. And yes, some days will still be messy, loud, and frustrating. But understanding what's really going on behind that ignoring behavior can turn those moments from conflict into connection. If you want, I can also turn this into a YouTube script with hooks, storytelling, and viral style pacing clapperboard.